Hey YouTube viewers, Hingard, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Knights of the Republic. In the last episode we completed the Droid Companion quest, as well as took down a few Mandalorian groups. In this episode we're going to continue that Mandalorian quest, and we're going to also complete a secondary quest, and we should have a lot of fun with that. I'm going to start off by heading to the Mentali grounds, which, starting from the courtyard where the Rhodian merchant is actually just right around the corner. I'm going to start also by heading up to the top of this hill by going completely sideways and then going back up. We're going to make our way to the grove. Now this is where both quests are, so we can wrap both of them up pretty shortly. Before we finish up the Mandalorian quest, we're going to start by doing the quest for the Twi'lek that's on the bridge straight ahead. This is most comparative to a CIS crime scene. And normally the Jedi would do it himself, but since we're an initiate or we're a Padawan, and we need some experience, he decides that we might be able to assist him in finding out who killed Calder, which you will find out in a few minutes. One suggestion that I should make that I didn't do is that you should put solo mode on so your companions don't get in your way. That way you can kind of move between the three different characters much more quickly and more efficiently. Okay, we're going to get started. We have to ask what each man was doing here, and if they might have seen something.
So why don't you get this?
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one master. I am. If you have, I have already reached. Is there any? My preliminary analysis of the body. Is there any?
You don't have to actually talk to the droid very much, but I'm just gonna kind of go in a normal three-person cycle, and right now I'm trying to figure out.
Sure.
I know there's a position that you can be in where you can kind of cycle between the three characters and just talk to them like that, so you don't actually have to run around.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. All of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. And he's so, well, there. That's...
So,
You only have to talk to each one of them once and then go back to the Jedi.
I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though. So I couldn't. I shot, and when I came over here, Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine too. So, what? I told you already, didn't I? Was in my blind.
This is kind of just meaningless chatter.
Now I don't have nothing. Right.
So kind of go in a clockwise direction in order to get the necessary information. And it's kind of gonna go Richard, Halden, Richard. Actually, no, it goes Richard, Halden, Halden, and then either one, I believe. There's 4 different types of evidence that you have to go through. The first one is just talking about what each man was doing here. The second one, I believe, is about their relation to the body, who is Calder. Third is about a blaster that was found near the body. And the fourth is a blood sample that they collected off the weapon. Right now we're doing the relations part of it, which is kind of like part 2 of this crime scene investigation.
According to the apparent, is there any? Very well.
How can I be of further
Go
assistance?
talk to Halden.
But I realize
Talk
this
to him
was-
about his racing, or his swoop bike company. And we also, in the midst of that, we find out that Calder was cheating on his wife, or his wife was cheating on him with Calder,
You see, disreputable business practices,
which,
even-
as we all
Now,
know,
I bet you're
is
wondering
the
that
most
certainly
probable
nothing-
cause of murder.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure. Normally I'm not. I'd had my suspicion,
Well, if you can't keep her,
but as much as I may, it may have been my own. I was just out. Of course.
What are you doing, Hingard? It's the first one. Oh, I might as well just show you all the different types of conversation. There we go. Now we're on to the third part about the weapon.
so, what do you want? That blaster? Never. Always wished I could get. Hey, Johnny's
Hingard
make
doesn't like
delicate
Johnny weapons,
with too
apparently.
little- That blaster
Too
ain't
lightweight.
it. So,
Which I can
Now,
see
I don't
why
love
his opinion
Calder,
would be
but we
shifted
go
that way,
back a long
considering
way.
he carries around a
partners.
giant blaster.
right.
See? It's huge.
Is there any other info? We cannot get any more specific analysis. Is there any other?
You don't actually have to talk to the droid for this one.
Very well.
Just kind of keeping it a little more consistent about my
How can I be a
going
favor,
from Richard to the
That
droid to
blaster
Halden.
was stolen from my house last. Hardly have enough money.
Now we learned that the blaster was actually stolen from him, and
How can I be a
he
further
reported it stolen. Now I don't quite believe that, so as soon as we get down to the... There we go.
Of course.
I'm gonna go talk to... not him, the droid. There we go.
Is there any other?
And it appears that
I am
Halden is a
sorry,
bit of...
but I
is
seem to be
lying a
saying
little bit, and
I thought to
he's
find
telling
a
us
record
that
of the missing.
the
Is there
droid is
any-
telling us that the blaster was not reported stolen. And it's the top one. There you go. Now we're down to the fourth one, and it's going to be talking about the blood.
So,
For this one, you only have to talk to the droid. But again, keeping with consistency, I'm just going to talk to all three of them. Not
Right.
really talk to, but
Is there any?
engage in
I have just received
one-word
back analysis.
conversation.
The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately,
And now we find out that the blood was not, in fact, Calder's. So it actually belongs to one of the two complaintees, I guess.
Very well.
How can I be of further? Of course.
And we're gonna go back and talk to Master Blue. Discuss the murder. Didn't belong to the victim. And it doesn't really matter which one you choose. I guess I'll just show you the conversation options for each one. Now I forgot how to actually do this part, so I kind of cycled through them because I'm looking for a specific chat option. But I'm just gonna go with Halden and number 2. There we go.
Hey, what are you doing?
And Baluk examines his side, finds that there's blood. But the actual correct answer is that they're both guilty. And I didn't know that my first time through, so I kept kind of messing up this quest, and I kept restarting it, and so on and so forth. Anyway, now that pretty much completes this quest. I just need to do a final run through of his conversation. Oh man. Yeah, shut up. Oh crap, I think it just froze. Yep, it froze. Yeah, we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know why, but the game crashed for some reason. So I had to go back and do it all over again.
Well done. I'm impressed.
And we've managed to impress
Not sure I could've
Bastila.
done as well.
That's a first. Normally she's been yelling at us. But anyway, now that that's complete, I think I'm going to end it off here. And the next episode, we're going to complete the Mandalorian quest. And go the opposite way, there we go. Head across the bridge, and we're going to complete the final Mandalorian quest. And we're going to take on the main Mandalorian honcho, which is right across over there. And before I actually log off, or not log off, but end off this episode, I think we're going to do one try through at least. We're first going to take down this horned Cathound. There we go. And Canderous engages another one. Great. No, not attack. Master Fury, thank you.
Here it
You should be dying in one hit.
is. Here it is.
And my dog's barking at something. Great. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear that in the background. Anyways, I was searching through my little list of stuff and looking for a melee shield or something, but instead I'm just going to use a hybrid battle stimulant. I can't talk today. Anyway, let's go ahead and engage this group. This one has 3 Mandalorians, 2 regular ones, one
Now this is what I've been
I guess
waiting
you could call Super Mandalorian because he just takes forever to die. There we go. Blocked every single shot. And great, he's got a melee shield on. Makes him 10 times harder. Come on. And down goes Bastila, down goes Hingard. Canderous, run. Run, 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 run. Come on, run. Oh, don't. Okay. Oh, down goes Canderous. Well, I guess I'm going to end it off here. And in the next episode, you're going to be watching me do some more of those quests. Or continue that quest and finish it up. Until then, I'll see you guys later.